Are Ethiopians really African? Seriously, are they really black? Or should we classify them as white? Are they really supposed to be part of Africa?
Go and ask your grandfather.
These are the kind of questions people have been asking all around social media, man. Seriously. And it's really driving me crazy, bro. My head wants to just... I don't know. People ask crazy questions. People ask stupid questions. People ask... Bro, I don't even have the words to use right now.
These are the original Ethiopians they don't want you to see. Original. That is a mixed Ethiopian. Mix.
Like, what are you saying?
Okay, their blood is mixed.
Bruh, I don't understand. Menanishno, like...
And when I say diluted, I mean mixed race. Okay, that is original Ethiopian. The mixed people came from that people. Mix.
People ask crazy questions. People ask stupid questions. People ask... Bruh, I don't even have the words to use right now. There was a video I watched on TikTok where a girl was basically... She was complaining bitterly that... Oh, the Ethiopian hair is not supposed to look like this. Ethiopian hair, the female hair, it's fake. The real African hair is supposed to be woolly, supposed to look like wool, supposed to be like the whole afro and everything. And again, the Ethiopian complexion, they are more like the Arabs than Africans. Like Ethiopians are mixed, blah blah blah. Like, bruh, I don't understand. Menanishno, like something is definitely missing. Cause bruh, I don't know why people, like, at this day, at this age, at this time, people are still this delusional. Like, I don't really know, man. Seriously. But let's just jump into the video. Let's see. Are Ethiopians really black? Are they really African? Let's jump into it. Hello, friends and family. So, boy, Destiny go back again to brand new edition. I want to say a very big thank you to all my subscribers. If today's the first time joining us here on this platform, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and leave a comment down below. Well, today we're going to be talking about the huge controversial topic that has been flying all around social media and everywhere. Are Ethiopians really African? Are Ethiopians really black? So, or are they just mixed with Caucasians, Arab, blah 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 and everything? So let's see what it is. And also don't forget to check some of our other videos. I'll be leaving the link down below. Check them out and please subscribe to our channel. That's the only way you can support us. And also, if you like what we do here in this channel, you can also send us a gift. You can send us a thanks down below and just leave us a tip or something so we can make more videos. It is what it is. But without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the video. Let's see what this whole argument is all about. But first of all, who are the real Ethiopians? Let's dive into that. Ethiopians are the native inhabitants of Ethiopia. You get me? As well as the global diaspora of Ethiopia. You get me? So when you talk about Ethiopians, like Ethiopia as a whole is basically the combination of a lot of tribes, a lot of ethnic groups, a lot of people. You get me? We'll talk about the different ethnicities in Ethiopia. You have the Oromos, you have the Amaras, you have the Tigrayans, you have the Sidamas, you have the Gurage, you have the Walaitans, you have the Hadias, you have the Afar, you have the Gamo, you have the Gambelas, you get me? And even some Somali, you get me? You even have the Somali too in Ethiopia, you get me? So for those saying Ethiopia is not African, like Ethiopians are not black, and like for the aspect of black, I can see how should I put it right now? For the aspect of black, be like if Ethiopians are black or not, that's a different topic, you get me? So, but let's first of all, let's dive into the whole African stuff and all that. So firstly, I want everybody to understand that Ethiopia is the birthplace of everybody. Like, quote me anywhere, it is just a fact. The oldest human on earth was found in Ethiopia, right? And she was nicknamed Lucy. And according to archaeologists, her remains, which is her bones, date back to millions of years back. You get me? So I see no reason why people come around on social media to say Ethiopians are not African, they're not supposed to be part of African, that their blood has been mixed with Caucasian and Arabs and all that. Don't forget, after the Adwa battle, right? After the Adwa battle, people fail to understand that history is just repeating itself. Because after the Adwa battle, when the Italians were defeated by the Ethiopians, like, they were very, very, very angry, and the generals, they were very skeptical. They were like, how can these people be, like, how can Africans defeat us? You get me? So when they went back home, they kind of made it to themselves and say, okay, these people have to be white to defeat them. You get me? So I think that's where the whole ideology of this whole Ethiopians are not African came about, because the way the whole thing is flying around is basically, to me, it's more like envy. Because Ethiopians have this unique facial structure, unique hair texture, and everything, man. Seriously, when you see their face, their hair texture, it's quite different. Ethiopian hair, it's very silky and very long, and more like the Western type of hair. You get me? And I think that's why people really try to pry on their affairs and say, oh, they're not black, blah blah blah. But like, what are you saying? The fact that they have long hair, they have long silky hair, they have their facial features are different, doesn't mean they're not African. Seriously, the people talking, they fail to understand that they came from Ethiopia. Seriously, people don't really understand this stuff, and it's really, really sickening. You get me? It's high time people really know about history. People really know about everything, man. Seriously, Ethiopia as a whole is the motherland of everywhere, man. Seriously. Ethiopia is as old as bro, if the oldest human was found in Ethiopia, just imagine how much of history has been buried under the ground. Like, seriously, people don't really understand that melanated people, like the black people, so to say, they are the only race that can give birth to a black child, which is dark skin, an albino, light skin, and even white, definitely. But the Westerners, meaning the white people, they can only give birth to their fellow white person. But the black race, the darker skin, the melanated people, they can literally give birth to a dark skinned child, a light skinned child, an albino, even a white skinned child. It happens. I'm not saying, like, over the years, over the time, people migrate. You get me? People, migration is part of life. It's part of everything. You get me? So people tend to mix and combine and everything in terms of marriage, friendship, and all that. So, but you should not just go about saying stuff that you don't really know. You get me? For example, a white man comes to Ethiopia, for example, finds the love of his life and get married and give birth to children. You get me? So that child is basically half Ethiopian and half white. You get me? So if that child should come out tomorrow and say, oh, I'm Ethiopian, are you going to say that child is not Ethiopian? Basically, he or she has that Ethiopian DNA in her. But bro, that aside, not all Ethiopians, you get me? Not all Ethiopians have these facial features. You get me? It's based on the ethnicity and the area and the group they belong to. You get me? Some also have the woolly, silky hair. Some also have the whole normal African features. So most of Ethiopians also have a different kind of hair texture, not like the other tribes of the other part where they have this long silky hair, just like the Westerners and all that. They also have woolly hair, not like the Nigerian type of hair, not like my hair, but they have it's kind of different, and the facial features is kind of different. Yeah, that's why they have different tribes, different ethnicities and region. You get me? So don't just classify everything. You get me? Don't just classify. There are some Ethiopians that have dark skin. When I say dark skin, I mean very, 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 very dark skin. There are dark skin Ethiopians, there are light skin Ethiopians, and there are basically Ethiopians that, bro, they are more or less like a white man or white woman. You get me? So Ethiopia is like, it's so diverse, you get me? But for one person to just come out and say Ethiopians and all, they're not African, they're not black, bruh. You must be really, really, really delusional, man. Seriously, it's really a bold statement to say. Really a bold statement to say. If you say, oh, over the years they've been missed and all that, blah blah blah, because of migration, marriage, and all that, okay, it might be understandable. I say might, you get me? But not just jump around and say, oh, you're not African, bro. You have to go do your research and get your facts correct. And in terms of black, most Ethiopians, they don't agree when you call them black, as well as the Somalians, you get me? They don't agree when you say they are black. They say they are not black. Some Ethiopians will tell you, I'm not black, I'm a Besha. And most people really get offended by this. But for me, I've come to understand that before, when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, bro, like, what are they saying? But over the years, I've come to really understand. After I've done quite some research and all that, I've come to understand that the black, so to say, that people say, why they don't accept it is because they believe most of the people that were sold for slavery back then are the ones that were classified as black, because that was how they could identify them from the white people. So they were basically calling them names and all that, so using the N-word and all that. So to them, they were not part of that group, so they don't have to identify as such. They're not hiding the fact that they're not dark skinned, but that's what some of them believe. But me, I'm proud if anybody call me a black man, bruh. It's not as if I'm black, because this is black and this is me. You get me? So black is different from black and white. You cannot tell me a black man is really black or a white man is really white, because this is white and this is black. Like, bruh, it doesn't really match. But for the kind of society, the kind of world we live in, how people really identify in terms of how they see themselves, how they differentiate each other, regardless of what we all think or believe. I think it has become a norm. You get me? A normal thing that everybody will be like, oh, okay. But before, there's nothing like, okay, black, white, and all that. But it is what it is. Even there was a song during the Adwa battle when the Italians were classifying. They were saying, no, these people Ethiopians have to be white to defeat them. Black people can't defeat them. I can literally play you a video where they were referring to Ethiopians as people that came from Caucasian ancestry. They were basically saying Ethiopians came from white ancestry, blah blah blah. And this was just based on the result of that Battle of Adwa, where they were claiming, oh no, black man cannot. It's an insult for a black man to defeat us in battle, so to say.
The fact that Ethiopia is primarily populated by a people of Caucasian ancestry makes it unique among other African nations.
And this whole stuff has been going on for a very, very long time, and people have been picking this stuff. Like, if you want to argue with people, they say Ethiopians are not African, they just pull out that video and be like, you see, I told you Ethiopians are not African. They are mixed with Caucasian. They came from Caucasian ancestry, but they failed to understand history. After they were defeated in battle, they just took it upon themselves to just say, okay, no, they were not black. They got help from Caucasians, white, and all that. Ethiopians had to be white to defeat them, so blah blah blah. And during that battle, they were saying, because the battle was won by Menelik, right? It was based on the collective effort of all Ethiopian ethnicity, Ethiopian tribe, and everything coming together to fight a common enemy, man. Seriously, that's why I always preach peace, love, and understand. Unity, bro, is the greatest weapon ever. When you're united, bro, you can take down anything, man. Bro, it is what it is. But these days, they try to cause division, cause problems within some ethnicities and all that, and tell them, oh no, this person is not your brother, this person is not your sister, then thereby turning them against each other to fight themselves and all that. But it's not right. The truth is, your neighbor is your brother. It is what it is. They're your brothers, they're your sisters. You should love them just as you love yourself. And during that time, they were basically calling Menelik Tokoso. Tokoso means black. You get me? Menelik Tokoso. Tokoso means black. I've done my research, so that's just to tell them, nah, we ain't white, man. Seriously, like, we defeated you guys. We are black. We are dark-skinned people, and we defeated you people. So most times when Ethiopians say, I'm not black, they're not saying it just to shy away from the whole African continent. No, that's not what they're saying. They're trying to rebuke that stereotypical stuff of like labeling them black, like, oh, you're black, like in terms of, how should I put it right now, because during the slave trade and all that, the way they could differentiate the slaves from the white to be like, oh, you're black, calling them the N-word, stuff like that and all that. So that's why most Ethiopians say, we're not black, we are Habesha. But most of them don't deny that they have dark skin, but they don't just want that label black, most of them. But me, if you call me a black man, bro, I'm black and I'm proud. It is what it is. But that doesn't mean I'm pitch black, because black is different from my color and all that stuff. But being called a black man, bro, it's basically power, man. Seriously, it is what it is. Black is power. Black is everything, man. It is what it is. So when there's black, every other thing disappears, man. Seriously, black is a unique color. So I'm basically proud when I'm being called black. And so with other Ethiopians, when you call them black, they are also proud. You get me? Because even Minilik, that song that was done by Teddy Afro, Minilik Tokoso, Minilik, a black man, Minilik, a dark skinned man. So it is what it is. So I just did this video to just clear the air. Stop saying Ethiopians are Caucasian. Stop saying Ethiopians are Arab. Like, stop saying Ethiopians are mixed with Arabs, or Ethiopians are not just unique people. No, they are not African. They're not black. They're mixed. That's why their facial features like this. That's why, bro. It's literally jealousy, man. Jealousy. That's just what it is. It's jealousy. You're jealous because they have beautiful women. You're jealous because they have handsome men, bro. Like, you don't have to be that, man. Seriously, you don't have to be that, man. Like, be proud of who you are. You don't have to be Dennis, like, bro. You have to just, what they call labor, like thief. You're trying to steal their culture and everything, bro. That's what you're trying to do. Don't be a Dennis. Don't be labor. You understand? So just try to know your history first before you start talking rubbish on the internet, man. It is what it is. But that's it. Big shout out to all Ethiopians out there. You guys are the real kings and the real queen. I hope this has cleared the air for you people, like people that has been saying this old stuff for a very, very long time. I hope this stuff has cleared the air for you people, so you guys should know, bruh, Ethiopians, bruh, it is what it is. They have been here for a very long time, bruh. A very long time. A lot of history has been lost, but that doesn't mean, bruh, they have been here for a very long time. So you have to pay your respect, man. Seriously, it is what it is. That's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below for more videos like this. Till next time, remember your boy Destiny, and we're out.